Let Grant in!
Let me into your heart. Yes.
Oh.
Prove it.
We've just started this game because this is where I should get to the good part. I did! And I looked like, specifically, if you want a visual context, because none of you saw me, I looked like the dog that got stung by a bee.
See, it wasn't that bad, was it, Sava?
So I still had to get, it was still a needle that had to prick me to get, like, you know, the anesthesia, which that wasn't pleasant, but, you know, I guess the recovery time is the worst thing.
It's not too bad. Huh?
Hold on. I'm sending you guys a picture of what
there we go. I'm back now.
Like.
God damn it. I fucking hate Windows updates that just set all your shit to default for some reason.
It's Sava.
That's me. I can't tell you
Thank
actually
you,
how
Mikey.
realistic
I wouldn't
it
have
is.
noticed for a while. What the hell is that noise?
It's me.
I think there's a bird being eaten alive by a coyote outside.
Oh no!
Let me know if anybody can hear that. Because it's a weird noise.
I hear some tweeting, for sure.
Alright. I do want to say, by the way, that today, Super Mystery Dungeon is fucking on trial. we are going to be playing this for the full 3 hours, and if this game doesn't shape up real fucking quick, I think I'm gonna abandon.
This doesn't get.
I think I'm gonna abandon the playthrough. It struck me when I was testing my very legitimate 3DS the other day, like last week, I want to say. It struck me where, like, I loaded up the save file, and we are only 3 bosses away from the end of the game, and I'm like, is the game still not good? Like, what happened? Come on, it's not that bad. Mikey, it's not the fact that it's not that bad, it's the fact that there are many better games that I could be playing.
No, Mikey, it's the fact that if it gets good after we've committed already like 2-4 weeks of stream on it, okay? There's only so much time we can dedicate.
Well, I mean, you say 2 to 4 weeks. Saba, we're on episode 7.
Yeah, that's what you thought I was joking in terms of, like, I was talking about, like,
oh, you were saying in the other direction. Look at this. Wait, do you want to be a quitter? Yes. Zach? Saba, why are you watching my stream?
I'm pulling everything up right now.
Oh.
I am so close right now to the average of 3.
You won't be when I report you.
Watch my river and then it gets
thank
stolen.
you.
Oh, I got nothing. Listen, Mikey, I want to make sure that it's. I want to make sure that I'm understood as clearly as possible. I have been enjoying my time with this game. It's just glacially slow. It's the problem. And there are so many other games that are on my list. Like, fucking, if I hadn't gotten my very legitimate 3DS working, we would be playing Psychonauts right now. You know? Like, that was on the list to play. Gates of Infinity is even slower. I know! I was told specifically to avoid Gates of Infinity. Oh, excusez-moi. What the hell? Oh, right, they're doing the trainings. If I remember correctly... What the fuck? How do I open my... There we go. God, it's been so long since we've played this goddamn game. I don't remember any of the buttons. That definitely won't come back.
That's what I'd like to just say, that we've just started the game, because apparently I'd like to think that this game just starts off being really good rather than us needing 5 years in order to get here.
You just start... Where are we? Lively Town? You just start in Lively Town? How are y'all having been here since the other game didn't interest me? Excuse you, freaking Paranormacite's freaking sick, dude.
Paranormacite is freaking sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely better than this garbage.
More like Paraborosite. Fucking
no!
got him.
He said a
my
clever and
God.
catchy thing, so it must be true. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know. I've been doing totally fine. Grant's dying again as usual, but like my
Yeah,
work's been
I've
like
died
pretty
and
okay.
I'm recovering. That's what I've been doing.
Saba got ripped apart 2 weeks ago. Grant gets
Yeah.
ripped apart as a hobby.
On the daily.
Often, yeah, on the daily. On the other hand, Zach's shown me what is it?
The error of your ways.
No. I was pretty hyped because Zach sent me the official release trailer for World of Horror, which looked
World of
so good.
Horror 1.0,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Grant, don't make
fantastic.
that joke. World of what? It's a very different game, the one that you're referring to, Grant.
Oh, I was looking forward to playing that on stream.
Yikes! And because I know I played World of Horror last year, but like wow, I was like blown away by the trailer that was produced for the game.
The trailer
I
is
was
so
like,
good
oh,
because
yeah.
it's the same 1-bit, well, like 1.5-bit, I guess, aesthetic that World of Horror has, but in like full animation, like 30 frames per second.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ, you guys put a lot of effort into this. And it's so clear that the trailer isn't just like a regular animation that they put a filter on top of to make it look pixelated. No, they very clearly animated it 30 frames per second, like in MS Paint, which is awesome.
I don't think. Well, here I'll share it with you, Grant, on there so you can see it. Like it's really good. The trailer.
Grant doesn't play good games though.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to play the game. I just expected him to appreciate the trailer.
I don't play games.
But first, let me share with you something you will find delightful. I sent this to Zach before, and safe to say he appreciated it.
Penguin.
I'll send it to Mikey too.
Oh!
There you go. Enjoy that, Mikey.
Oh, it's pretty good.
That was sooner. Where is it? Oh, I gotta move. He sent it to me. Is that it?
It's a tweet
Yes,
that I
yes,
sent
it is.
you.
Yeah, it's the tweet. Yeah. Okay, posting it.
Does vacuum
I'll
leave hit?
post it
It does
here.
not.
It's not. Just think it. Those are frozen otters, Mikey.
Otter pops, if you will.
Otter pops.
All I'm saying is Otter, I barely even know her.
There's the link for that too. So
I think I hate this game.
No, you don't.
I think I do, actually.
No, you don't.
here you go.
Zach,
Take a
how
look
can
at that,
you
Mikey.
hate a
It
game you've
is
never played?
violent, though.
This is the
Okay,
first day.
just to let you know, this is a horror game, so you'll see some,
Oh, you
you know.
got your ass beat. I was watching the penguins.
How long? He was penguin watching. I will say I haven't actually fully recovered yet. One half of my face is still like annoyed with me. And I think I probably, because of the procedure, dropped IQ points. And so I'm trying slowly to regain those back.
Oh my god,
They
can you go
stole
into the
them.
negative?
What?
Zach.
Oh.
Man, I know. All of my knowledge was trapped within those 4 teeth. And now
I
they're all
thought you were
just gone.
talking about the game, and I was like, wait, what? Do we have negative Pokemon now?
No, I did fucking
Negative
die and
Pokemon.
had to reload from save, though.
He did lose all his wisdom. So that's what Zach lost.
Damn it.
I'm just gonna like, can we bring up like a banter topic or something Something that can distract me, because I desperately want to get to this because once again, I read so many reviews of people talking about this game, and they're like, man, it's so good, I can't, it might even be better than Explorers of Sky. And I'm like, listen, either these people are psychotic or there's genuinely something here that they're really into, and I desperately want to get there, but the game won't let me. We mean
Zach,
YouTube.
the game's holding you back from the content.
What do you mean YouTube these days? What are you referring to? Are you talking about the sniper wolf thing? We're not talking about that.
YouTube these
I
nuts.
refuse to bring up that topic.
The only thing you should know from that topic is that you shouldn't dox people. There you go. You did
Unless
it,
they deserve
ladies
it
and
and it's
gentlemen.
funny. The problem with Sniper Wolf was that it wasn't funny. My favorite part about that bit, though, was that because she got away with doing it, someone on Reddit reposted just the clip of the video of them getting doxxed or whatever. And so the person got doxxed like on YouTube and on Reddit. It's like, oh
my
fuck.
God.
Oh, it's really funny.
Zach.
I thought it was great. We're not talking about this. Mikey, shut the fuck up.
I was just about to say, Zach.
You know what? But okay, I'm taking off the fucking flannel. It's too hot in here right now. Anyway, actual banter topics. I don't know. Someone want to talk about fucking something?
What number boss are you, Zach?
Oh yeah, so I was thinking about this the other day because I know that we have on multiple occasions talked about the like, oh, if you were a video game boss, what would you be? You know, but I was thinking about it and it's like, what number boss would you want to be? Because I don't think anybody ever wants to be boss number 1, and I think it's a lot of pressure to be the final boss. You know?
I think Adrian would want to be boss number 1.
That's a good point. He is like a
Oh, yeah.
shitty goblin guy, and also
He
isn't
said
his whole...
he was gonna come back.
Yeah, isn't his whole thing that he comes back? So I guess
you'd
he
have
has
to
to
be
be
one.
like
Yeah.
super early, if not number 1. So that makes a lot of sense, actually. I genuinely think I would want to be like boss number 3, 5, or 7, for no particular reason.
Oh, do you?
Is
Do
this out
you,
of
Zach?
10?
Do you want to be 3, 5, or 7?
Well, I'm just saying.
What about the
maybe-
secret
I'm
8
just
boss,
saying.
Zach?
I'm just saying. Maybe if you do something special on boss number 8, I also show up as like an Ornstein
Whoa.
smell sort of thing. I'm just saying. It's only fair.
Oh my god.
It's not suspicious. It's not
You
suspicious.
Suspicious.
I don't know, because I'm just
How
thinking
many
about it.
bosses do we have? I wanna
Like a
know.
million. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's 7,000.
7,000? Okay,
16
I'd rather
billion.
be.
Yeah.
I want to be 5555 then.
5555.
Out of the
By
7,000.
the
wanna
way,
be-
can I ask a quick question? So it says dungeon info, right? Is there... Okay, difficulty difficult. Difficult. Okay. So I
What's wrong?
should go to Stone Field then if I just want to fucking progress through the game, right? Because I need to complete missions in order to progress forward. And this is the easiest mission that I have on me right now. So I should do this one.
No.
What the fuck do you mean no? Oh my god, Grant, you're gonna kill me.
Finally.
I'm picking up fucking we're picking up someone new. Who should we pick up? Dunsparce.
Yes.
Oh, but actually rollout might be insane in this game. Does that
There was the
function?
shuckle we were promised.
I don't fucking
Yeah.
have one. Ask the
Get
stupid
Tyranitar.
ask the stupid goddamn game. Well, so
Get
okay.
Tyranitar.
Well, so this is what I wanted to bring up.
Say
I am concerned that I'm concerned that the enemies scale to your team's average level, which I think is why me and Saba keep getting like one shot.
Okay, then get fucking Bayleaf.
What's Bayleaf?
Chansey! Get Chansey.
You can do Chansey, double edge, defense
What a
curl,
sweet
pound
face.
growl. Who? What?
It's just Chansey has a sweet face. She's cute.
Oh, okay. So not that one. We need
Yeah.
somebody.
Sylveon's also pretty good. Sylveon's
We need
close
somebody.
to our level.
Sylveon doesn't fucking have any damaging moves other than fucking tackle.
Bailey.
Victini's still
did
good.
Bayleaf
Victini's
have?
20.
Tackle, growl, razor leaf, poison powder. Fucking fine.
Bitch.
I'm not a listen guy, all right? I'm just trying to like actually progress in this game.
What kind of guy do you think I am?
What kind of guy you are is.
I guess another YouTube related thing, ad block, and now YouTube trying to block them makes people want to find even more workarounds. Well, because I mean, the uBlock Origin guys already have a workaround for it, but it requires like a secondary plugin. I don't know. I personally have just been, because it doesn't, like the new YouTube ad thing, it's obviously shitty and I hate it, but like, it doesn't affect me as much because for the most part, the videos that I watch are like fucking 4 hours long. So I have like one ad that I just skip at the beginning of like a 4 hour long video, and then that's it. You know?
If YouTube didn't start forcing down our throats, like, what is it?
On my
non-skippable, like 30-second ads.
on my phone, because
certain ads.
I listen to music when I'm showering in the morning, and I swear to fucking God, I had 9 ads in a row. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's outrageous. If you have like 1 or 2, and each of them are like, if you force us to watch like 20, or not 20 seconds, 10 seconds per, and we have to watch 2, fine, that's like 20 seconds, whatever. I'm even willing to watch some things because I know that's how certain creators, right, get the money from like the sponsors. That's fine. But like, right, the 30-second forced ad, and then you have 1 out of 3 ads, and then you can't skip some of them, and some of them you can't. Like, just when it gets to that level, you just start feeling annoyed for sure. But other times it's just like, if you didn't have this extremeness when it comes to the ads, I'm pretty sure a lot more people would be just willing to watch them. But, you know.
I mean, potentially. I definitely think that there's a lot of people who would be able to put up with it a lot more. But then there's people like me who hate literally any form of ad. You know what I mean?
That seems like a you problem.
No, I mean, but there is like a large community of people that are just like, just fuck your ads. I don't care. Like my problem is that like, I don't think that YouTube has been doing even remotely a good job. So I don't want to pay for premium, but I am very willing to pay for a subscription service for like individual creators who I really enjoy. You know what I mean? Like if Funhouse wasn't hot garbage nowadays, I would definitely do the Rooster Teeth Plus. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know.
Well, that's the thing. Well, half the ads, sometimes, well, I'm not sure in relation to how it works for, I guess, creators and how the ads work. But normally in my mind, it's if you watch the ad on like the creators, what like videos or whatnot, they get a cut of that, and that's why for a lot of
but it's like a minuscule cut is the problem, Zaba.
No, I know, but I'm saying if it was like more for the creators, then it's more. I have more of a willingness to just do it right because it's for them and this helps them,
I suppose,
right?
and that's fair.
But I don't. Well, and that's why I said I don't really exactly know the Wobbuffet's freaking out.
Oh, I talked to Roxy by accident.
I don't know exactly the number, so I wouldn't know what to say. Whether or not they're being fair or not in that regard.
Well, in terms of like the split of like what the ad revenue is.
Yeah.
So like the last time I heard about it, which was back in 2021, when the like people like when they were redoing all of their ad revenue stuff. The last time I heard about it, unless you're like fucking 5 million subscriber YouTube channel, for the most part, a 15-second ad earns the creator like 1/10 of a cent or something like that per unique IP that watches the entire ad, or half that if they skip it. You know? So it's like, it doesn't actually add up to that much.
It's unfortunate, man.
I don't even know if Obo's main channel or VODs has ads, since again, ad block, but I doubt Obo gets much from them. I've literally never earned anything from YouTube because we don't have enough of like a viewership for YouTube to even track that. And even with that being said, it should be noted that every channel on YouTube has ads now because YouTube just automatically puts ads in there. That's why, like, when you're watching something on your phone, it'll just, like, pop up a random ad at a random spot in the video. But yeah, so, and I mean, when's the last time this fucking Obo guy uploaded a YouTube video? Fucking, you know? Motherfucker said he was going to be editing the most recent listed retail price, and he only worked on that for like 2 days in a row.
What a fool!
I know. If only he had a guy that could do the editing for him.
I can.
If only.
I can make public the Ori and the Will o' the Wisps playlist now. Last main
channel video was Ghost Trick 7 months ago. That's a good video. God, I miss Ghost Trick. We should play it again. Because what was it? It was that one, and then I was still going to be editing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance was on the list to edit as well. I swear there was like a third one that was on my list. I'd have to check which VODs I have downloaded natively onto my computer. Oh, Swirl! Oh my god, it just close up on Swirlix is pretty scary, actually.
God damn.
Swirlix jump scare.
Live Swirlix reaction.
Okay. Just gonna save that.
Okay. Finally. we have progressed to the next day. It only took half a month to get here.
It's been 10 years.
What number boss do you think you would be, Grant?
How many bosses are we think, or does it just matter? Like
it does. That's not that's not relevant to the question.
Well, actually, it is, Zach. Because if there was 100 bosses, because if there was,
because I can say
bosses,
fucking
I
boss.
think people would have fatigue.
I can say boss 80,000. Fucking 85.
No. See, you're thinking small brain right now, Zach. The point of the matter is, if there's more than a certain number of bosses, I don't think anyone will get to that point. I think they'll drop off the game before they fight like that boss. And in that case, my number would become earlier because I'd rather people fight me as a boss rather than never see me because I'm like 99999
Congratulations on figuring out
the
premise of the question.
Wow.
What'd you say, Grant?
Monster Hunter.
Boss. Monster Hunter is different. Most of them are just supposed to be regular enemies. Not every Monster Hunter guy is a boss.
Grant,
are you gonna get boss. Monster Hunter World 2 when it comes out?
No.
Aw, why?
Is a quick answer?
Are you afraid of good games?
Yes. I don't play good games.
Evidently.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't super into Monster Hunter World 1.
Games.
I own it, but like I never played it too much. I was really into Rise and 4 and 3, but
Monster Hunter Rise is obviously like fucking spectacular, needless to say.
It was pretty good.
Did you play the did you get the expansion at all?
No. Was it good?
Kinda. They added a bunch of they like added a couple returning monsters, which is fun. They added like obviously a bunch of new ones, like the fucking title monster is like a fucking vampire dragon, which is sick as hell. It's really cool looking. Like
vampire dragon.
You fight it in like a dilapidated like European style castle, and as the fight progresses it turns the moon into like a fucking blood red moon, and it's like this is the coolest shit in the world. But if you look at it on Steam, it actually has mixed reviews. And when I was looking into it, it completely fucks up the balance of like multiplayer. and like do it, because like that's the whole fucking point of Monster Hunter, right? You're not supposed to play it by yourself. You're supposed to play it with like at least one other person, because that's what the game is like designed around in terms of like interaction and whatnot. And apparently the DLC just like fucks with the balance and like quadruples the amount of like stuff you have to do. Like essentially there was a bunch of materials for like the late game that you needed to get like the really good armor and stuff, and the DLC like made those things like 4 times rarer than they were previously. And people are like, what the fuck, why? It's like, oh, that's a little sad. Mikey says I would be the 100% super secret boss just so people can spend hours just to earn the right to kick down a cardboard cutout of a Dewott. That's not bad, actually.
Pretty good.
I want to be boss number 8675309.
That's a lot of bosses. It's great.
Yeah.
That's so many fucking bosses.
Yeah.
Oh my Jesus.
You got a fucking problem with me? Well, you don't want to fight me all of a sudden now that it's farther in the game?
Grant basically has said you need to play hide and seek with me.
No, Grant's at the bottom of that pit from Paper Mario. And every time you die, you have to do the entire pit again to get back to him.
Yeah. Fuck you.
What if we broke the mold a little and we were it depends on the type of game, I guess, but we were a boss that happens to always be following you. Like imagine that this is a boss where it's just like a pit, right? Where if you fall into it, it'll like you'll initiate the boss fight, but the pit follows you around.
So you're saying it's like a cartoon
all the time.
Majima Everywhere system.
The Majima Everywhere system.
So I'm not a number. I just follow you around until you either jump into the hole or I like follow you and make you fall into the hole.
But what boss is in the hole though?
You don't have to worry about that. We're just talking about the number.
Okay, so what you're saying is that is that it's the ghost from Spelunky, where it's like if you take too long to get through a level, it sucks you into this weird, fucked up boss fight. That's just once again not to make like another Yakuza reference or whatever, or Yakuza reference. Fucking that's just Mr. Shakedown from Yakuza 6 or whatever.
Fucking love his theme.
Mr. Shakedown?
Yeah.
How's it go? Can you do a rendition for me?
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm a little disappointed that some of like, because once again, I'm not like an enormous Yakuza fan. I like the games like in passing, but the only ones that I'm even vaguely familiar with were like Yakuza 3 and 6, and now 7, obviously. And so I was a little disappointed to learn that fucking Mr. Shakedown isn't one of the assists that you can call in, like isn't one of the summons that you can call in Yakuza 7. Because I thought that would be sick. I thought it would be sick if he dealt like execution damage, like he dealt more damage the lower their health bar was, and then for every enemy he defeated, he gave you like a fuck ton of yen. Like that'd be great.
That'd be pretty cool. But no.
But that's not the way that works.
That's not the way it is.
Sad. Okay, so what happened here? We fixed the Nexus and we got a thing.
Yes. Saba, genuinely, not even making fun of you, you have just summarized everything that has happened. Yes. Oh, I like this music. Never mind, I like it less now that the fucking horn kicked in. Is there no one on here has like a mission for your boy? Really? By the way, in order to progress time, do I have to do missions or can I just go into a dungeon? Like, I don't know, because like straight up in Explorers of Sky, I was never not doing missions, so I don't know how that works in this game. I think as long as you do a dungeon to clear, it passes a day. Okay, I'll have to try that, because apparently some of the dungeons coming up are too hard for me. When's the last
Everyone's
time?
doing good.
When's the last time I slammed my fists on the table in frustration? Because early on in our streaming career, I did that a lot.
We just need you to get incredibly frustrated again.
But I feel like I have gotten incredibly frustrated.
Zach, are foxes dogs?
That's not me getting frustrated. That's Saba getting frustrated because she's wrong.
Damn.
I think you did it once in Explorers of Sky. I mean, yeah, but I mean, do you remember how fucking long ago Explorers of Sky was?
10 years.
Yeah, exactly. We're one of the oldest streaming channels on Twitch.
Yeah, nobody recognizes us though.
Did I tell you guys about that? Where like relatively early on in at work, you know, everybody was just kind of like chit-chatting about themselves, and it's like, oh, what do you do for fun, Zach? And it's like, well, I stream with my friends on the weekends. We're you know, we don't really do much, but it's just a way of like hanging out. And they're like, oh, really? How long have you been streaming? And I was like, I don't know, like 3 years at this point, I think. We started during the pandemic. And one of the guys was like, oh, 3 years? You guys must be super big.
Oh.
And I was like, no.
You kidding me?
The only reason I'm affiliate right now is because one random guy was like, hey, you're pretty funny for like 3 days in a row.
There you go.
The first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky VOD was 2 years ago. I actually genuinely think that might be a re-upload. I don't quite know though. I'm gonna just take it as 2 years ago, as in 2021.
21.
Yeah, because wasn't it the thing where it's like like right at the end of Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky was when I moved to North Carolina, I thought, right?
Maybe.
I vaguely remember something about that where it's like I came back here, set up my new setup here in this room, and then was like, and then I think we had like 3 episodes after that or something. I can't quite remember. No. Actually, maybe it was Ace Attorney 3 that was. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
Why don't you know, Grant?
Oh, because I wasn't there, Zach.
What do you mean you weren't there? You were definitely there for fucking Ace Attorney 3.
Prove it.
Quick, pull up a VOD.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it.
I want
Don't
to
pull up a
spread
VOD.
misinformation. Come on.
Come on! Don't pull up my info.
No.
Difficulty 3 hearts. I don't want to fucking. Give me something that's not. Oh my god! Look at his face. Put glasses on that, and that is me.
I told you. I've been saying it for years. I've been saying it for
Obo
decades.
already leaked Grant's LinkedIn in a Pokemon VOD. I mean, did I?
Probably. Yeah.
Oh no.
There's definitely been like once or twice where I said your last name, I guess.
Yeah.
It's always like a really
you said
weird.
my last name too.
Well, yeah, but like the thing. But
Thank you.
well, okay, great, but
I always
oh no, someone's gonna be able to Google you. I guess
I don't want people Googling me.
Right, but what I mean to say is that like with the prevalence of like just social media and LinkedIn in general, it's not actually that hard to just find somebody. Obviously saying their last name kind of, you know, cuts to the chase a little too quickly for my taste, but like I don't know, it's not like the early internet where like somebody could exist in anonymity. It's like, no. It's just like
unfortunately, having an uncommon name isn't helpful either. So
Yeah.
that is also very true. But
Yeah.
I guess what I mean to say, like within my own logic, is that I have my face cam on because that's my choice, everybody knows my name is Zach. You could very easily locate Zach on LinkedIn who looks like this, and then just look through my connections to find Grant and Saba. You know what I mean?
But then, how many fucking Zachs are on LinkedIn?
That look like me? Not
Unfortunately,
many.
he showed his face.
You have to search for one that look like you.
Yeah, but that's my point.
I typed
That
in
if,
Zach in
if
LinkedIn,
somebody,
and
if
it's
somebody
like 10
is
billion people.
right, but if somebody is psychotic enough to want to find somebody, that's not hard. I guess.
Are you talking about how you doxed Professor Campbell?
That was his
tries
fault.
to minimize it, you know. It's his fault. Wow.
That was his fault. He posted his
That was
address
his
everywhere.
fault. He had a personal website that I went to and did a
And
bunch
then
of other references
cross-reference
and
with
found
like,
I need water.
and then got pictures of his house via Google Maps. It's his fault.
I forgot to I forgot about wanting to go like to visit his house.
You fucking freak.
What are you talking?
You're
It's not that
freak.
bad. It's not that bad.
Zach defending Sniper Wolf now.
Zach defending No, what she did was different because she fucking like doxed somebody's IP address and shit.
Different. Mine's funny.
Searching Obotoken brings up Zach's full name. That once again, that is my point. Is that like we live in the modern era of social media? Like protecting your full name doesn't matter. Like. I don't know, like I don't know what to say otherwise, you know? Like you would have to be fucking off the grid for your entire lifetime in order for that shit to actually matter. The shit that actually matters is like your credit card number, your SSN, you know, like that's the shit that actually matters. I mean,
which
your
is
address.
why we're definitely about to give out Zach's social security number. All right, you ready?
You ready?
Go ahead, Grant. Do it.
See, the point is
one.
No, just one.
the point is to try to minimize, right?
Also,
and I
the
mean,
stream-
my face is out there, my name is out there, yeah, but it's like I don't have to actively give it to people on a silver platter. They gotta at least, you know, if you want to try to find
By
me, you have to at least put a
existing
little
on
bit
the
of effort
internet,
in.
you are giving it on a silver platter regardless. That once again, that is my point.
Fine. I don't want to give it to them on a golden platter, okay?
Sure, just crank up the analogy. That's fair.
Platinum
Also, the
platter.
last stream's Twitter's last tweet was Cuphead from 2001. Yeah, if anything, I should delete that Twitter. That was like one of the stupidest suggestions that I ever took seriously. Was another streamer who I talked to on occasion was like, oh yeah, you definitely need to like get on social media because that's like the #1 way of like advertising your stream. And then like I don't even know, like you could probably count how many tweets I made from that account before I realized like I don't give a shit about this.
I don't have the energy to do that.
Yeah, well, it's not even just that I
Never
don't have
had.
the energy. It's that, like, I don't, like, that's not why we're doing, like, if I was still living out there where we could all hang out more reasonably, I wouldn't be fucking streaming. Are you shitting me? I'm not psychotic.
He's not.
Well,
Grant?
I mean, you have to partially be psychotic. That's why we're here to begin with,
I
right?
guess that's true.
she's got a point. Let her cook.
Let me cook.
The only 3 followers are Mikey, Zach himself, and then what I assume to be a bot since the icon is blank. That's totally fair. Probably true. There we go. Can I get there?
I only need to continue watching my own stream until I can hit affiliate, and then at that point, I don't care if 0 people show up.
It's hilarious it's
their
hilarious that
prerogative.
affiliate actually is an extremely reasonable like thing to want to shoot for, because just the fact that your VODs exist for twice as long is crazy. That's such an enormous just like convenience that I can't believe is just not like by default. Oh, squizzy.
Man, the consistency of having 3 average viewers though is pretty crazy, because it's like you can rack up even like 100+ followers, but to have 3 of those be just consistent throughout any game you play, because it's like some games will finish, right? And then guess what? The people who followed you, who were potentially consistent with those games, well, they're not interested in these new games, so then they're gone. It's like,
well, because
okay.
that's not what you're supposed to do on Twitch. You're supposed to play a big.
Twitch.
You're supposed to play one of the big three forever, and then that's it. You're supposed to play fucking League of Legends, Counter-Strike, or Minecraft forever, and then that's it.
They can cry about it, okay?
No, you can cry about it because Twitch doesn't give a fuck about you.
They can cry about it.
What the hell? How did you do that?
How many calories do you think this is?
God, that has to be
800.
like 800 calories. You think? I was gonna say like 30K.
30K?
30K. It's all sugar.
I mean, well, you see, we don't get a good thing of size because we don't know how tall he is. So
I'm assuming
That
that guy is average height, 5'8".
Yeah. So how many calories is that?
30K.
30K? You think he's all sugar?
Him?
I didn't say we're eating the gummy bear.
Stop eating people.
Grant, it's not allowed. Bad dog.
Says who?
What the hell? Oh!
It's
my
the
God.
primate you were looking for.
Is he
Prepare
running?
for trouble.
Nope, he's gonna beat the shit out of me.
He's gonna kick your ass.
He's gonna kick my ass.
Eat his ass quickly.
No, poison him,
No
you idiot.
eating. No eating, people.
Why? Why, Saba? Give me one good reason.
What
you
the
two
hell?
will end up dying. I can't tell you by what means, Grant, but
He
a
dealt
lot of them
400 plus damage with Final Gambit.
A lot of them end up with high explosive diarrhea. Okay, you take your pick. Do you want to go that route?
Listen, 9 out of 10 people suffer from diarrhea. I, on the other hand, enjoy
I
it.
said
Ew.
high explosive diarrhea. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he'll take it. Never mind. Okay. Okay.
One of the things that I actually really enjoy about one of the natural mechanisms that makes cannibalism pretty much a no-go for most species on the planet that I think is really neat is that all of the fucking microbes and shit that are just naturally in your body, they are used to being inside of a human, period, and then you are used to them being there, so your body's immune system is naturally able to stabilize with them, leading to a pseudo symbiotic relationship. But if somebody were to eat me, all of those microbes are now introduced into an environment that they're familiar with, but then the environment isn't balanced yet, leading to a crash of their immune system, which then leads to sickness and potentially death. I really like that that's just a natural counterance to cannibalism, because otherwise I do think most animals on Earth would probably just fucking eat each other constantly.
If not known, some common animals that partake in cannibalism. One being chickens. Chickens do that. They're actually
eating your own young would bypass this system. Just to be perfectly
hamsters. Certain hamsters eat their children if there's too many of them. So there you go. I know 2 examples. I don't know about the rest.
They do eat each other. It's a dog eat dog world. What do you mean? Yeah, but dog eat dog world refers to when shit's so bad that you need to eat your fellow man. That's what that means. Dogs don't that's not one of the number one things that a dog is known for. There are, of course there are species that'll kill each other, but I don't know how many of those guys will end up consuming the flesh of the one they've killed of themselves. I'm assuming a lot of them would try,
Yo, there's a lot of morbid times when I haven't seen too many, but I've seen one of a deer that fought with another deer, and then they got entangled, right? And I don't know how this happened, but it ripped, either its head ripped off and stayed there. Like they're stuck, right? So this one deer is just carrying around the head with its antlers of its enemy that it defeated.
I mean, A, that's obviously grotesque, but B, fucking sick, dude. Like, congratulations. Like, imagine Grant gets into a fight, and then he just walks around with somebody's heart around his wrist like a bracelet because he punched clean through their chest. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I tried to.
I tried to. These Pokemon are very motivated. What?
Get more EXP.
A whopping
points.
3 times. Wow. Anyway.
Ooh. It's unknown Tyranitar and Vulpix. This was a weird.
Here we go. Wow, it's actually real. Here, guys, you definitely, I'm 100% sure want to see this, so I'm gonna put it on there.
Why are you doing this?
What could be?
Oh. Do you think the deer? Do you think the deer is like
oh dear, like, Mikey, here you go.
Don't please. Why are you posting gore?
It's not gore. It's not like there's videos or anything.
Decapitated deer.
That's literally a beheaded deer.
Are you fucking
like
brain dead? What are you talking about?
That. I would put a
nah, man.
You think just because it's not like gushing blood that it's not gore? It's a fucking decapitated animal.
What if I told you that its body's just hiding?
You're an idiot fool.
Anyway, pretty crazy. See,
hey Grant, you remember that time when Saba posted straight up gore in the community channel?
What was your favorite?
It's Halloween season, okay? It's the time for it, if anything.
It's the
Grant, from now on, can you only refer to me as Obo?
Obo?
Yeah.
Obo's nuts?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to tell me what that means first, and I will automatically agree to it.
What?
What does it mean to Obo D's nuts?
To Obo D's nuts?
And no matter what you say, I will agree to it, and it will become official stream canon.
All right. So to Obo one's nuts is to fondle them so skillfully and so musically as if you are playing an instrument, that the sound that emits from the fondly is hitting notes.
Fondly is a fun Pokemon name.
Fondly is my favorite Naruto character.
Fondly is my favorite karate actor.
Wait a minute.
Well, congratulations on establishing new stream canon, Grant. Now we know what it means to Obo these nuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like in my mind now that you describe it like that, I'm imagining like cupping like a ball sack and then playing it like it's like a trumpet, you know, with the 3 valves.
A trumpet.
but you're playing it upside down, so the guy goes God damn.
I have no words. I'm just gonna.
Well, that's okay, Saba, because you're cringe. Congratulations, you're cringe.
Takes one to know one.
Got him.
What am I sorting these by? Hello? It doesn't even fucking tell me what the sorting is. Whatever, who cares? I wanted
sorting these.
I wanted to sort by like difficulty. Gentle slope cave is really funny. Oh my god, gentle slope cave is difficult.
Yeah, and then cave of training is normal.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I'll do fucking Leafy Highlands, who cares?
Don't go there.
Leaf.
We are straight up just, you know what, actually, isn't somebody getting like times 6 XP? Yeah. So it said
take the Tyranitar.
Didn't it say Tyranitar and Unknown were getting the times 6, right?
Vulpix was also there.
Vulpix was also in that list.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a Vulpix since that was Saba's like other.
So much fire.
That's why we're going into the Leafy
We literally have
Highlands.
2 Firefoxes right now. That's too many web browsers.
I had a brief conversation because I had like a technical issue with my laptop a couple weeks ago, and so I had a very brief conversation with an IT guy, from Cisco, and he was like, all right, can you open up your browser so I can take a look at your email? And it's like, well, first off, I'm not using my browser for email. I'm using the like Outlook app on my laptop. And second off, I know that it says that you're supposed to use Chrome, but I use Firefox. And he goes, why are you using Firefox? it's like, well, I just prefer Firefox. It's what I use, and as far as I know, there's not really a problem with it. And he then gives me like a fucking laundry list of reasons why Google Chrome is better, and I was like, okay.
but I'm stubborn and I don't want to do it. So
Stubborn.
take that.
Fucking Firefox is way better than Google Chrome.
Should have told.
But I'm in denial and.
Are you really going to bat for fucking Google Chrome right now? says the woman who didn't know that she was using a Mac keyboard on a PC. I'm definitely gonna trust her for technical advice.
Oh goodness.
Oh, by the way, do you want to take a wild guess what his digital background was on his webcam?
Was it you?
Nope, he wasn't me. He took a picture of me.
I wish it was. That's such a power
just to
move.
show how
That would be a
real
huge
focused
power move.
they are to help you.
No,
He's
it
your
was
personal
a
IT guy.
it was a looping GIF from Evangelion.
Oh my god.
And I was like, yeah, you would be a tech guy.
Damn.
You would be a tech guy. Zach, I thought there were supposed to be a lot of grass types. What's with these water types here?
I don't know, man. That's Barboach. He doesn't do anything.
He doesn't do anything, he says.
Behold as I bite this pig.
Oh god.
Zach before approaching a police officer.
There we go.
Oh, typing!
Are you killing somebody? Are you dead? Okay.
You can just see the difference in like character design between our two Firefoxes.
Very
Look at
true.
it. I personally like Vulpix a little more in terms of design. It feels more like a creature and less like a cartoon.
It's the eyes.
And that's what I was saying in
think.
sense.
It's the eyes that do it. I
That and like
think.
the head size.
Also the head size. That is extremely true. Holy, you know what? The second you mentioned it, I looked at the two character models, and you are so right. Holy shit.
Yeah, Fennekin's a fucking freak.
Imagine if Obo has a Discord voice chat with Grant, and when Grant turns his cam on, his digital background is a set of multiple photos of Obo stitched together in Photoshop, staring at the camera.
Mikey, you're a genius.
He's going to go work on it right now.
I'll just use the slow orb, whatever.
Right, guys, second. You woke him up.
I tried to do a joke. I tried to like repeat a joke that I did from a while back in when I was working at the American Red Cross this week, because this week was really tough. Last week we were like just inundated with workshops, and this week almost every day was a presentation, so it was really nerve-wracking. So I tried to do like a little joke on Friday where when I logged into like the team meeting that we had later in the day, I had set my background to my normal background, but I had taken a screenshot of me just kind of like sitting there staring slightly off center of camera. So I had taken a screenshot of my webcam doing that and then made that my background and then just left the screen. So it looked like I was sitting there, but obviously I wasn't really there. And fucking so the team meeting gets started, and I'm just like standing, like sitting there completely motionless, right? And so someone goes, Zach, are you okay? And I like sit up into camera and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Why? But no one got the joke.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh, that's really sad.
That's pretty good.
I thought it was really funny, you know?
It was a funny bit.
I thought it was
Traveling Pokemon.
I thought it was a funny bit, but they did not agree. Is it him?
What's this?
Is it Diggersby? Oh my god, I obliterated this man. I'm gonna bite you twice. Never mind. I'm gonna bite you 0 times.
I changed my mind.
I've changed my mind. He's dead.
I have changed.
I've changed.
I've changed
That's what the
my pants.
That's what the caterpillar said when he came out of the cocoon. I have changed.
Changed.
Can we do another banter topic?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I asked.
Abraham Lincoln is just as real as Gandalf. What?
Oh yes, this is a Once again, this is a conversation I had with somebody after a workshop at work. I don't remember exactly how the topic came up, and I want your guys' opinion on this. So I don't remember exactly how the topic came up, but it essentially came to the idea of like, how do you know Sherman friend has parents? So you have hose. And so the topic came up where one of my coworkers was essentially making the argument of like, well, why do we trust historians so much to tell us like what does and doesn't exist? And it's like, well, I mean, there's a lot of evidence to support these things, and like historians don't just make stuff up. Like they do fill in a lot of blanks, but like they're specifically educated to do so, right? And he goes, I don't know, because like to be fair, all of the stories I hear about Abraham Lincoln make him sound like too cool and awesome, and like
Too cool.
yeah. Well, I mean,
so
obviously I'm paraphrasing a little bit because he talked like a normal human being, but that was an exact quote from the conversation where he was like, Gandalf is just as real as Abraham Lincoln as far as I'm concerned. And I was like,
Yeah, a guy who did magic is just as real as
Abraham Lincoln, the lawyer who became a president and emancipated the slaves.
And a wrestler.
Was he a wrestler?
who had a good sense of fashion.
He was a very good wrestler.
Grant would know that.
What does that mean? Who am I?
Explain that. So yeah, I don't know. What would you guys have said in response to that? I guess.
I would have
What'd
been
you say,
like, you know what?
magic
You're
isn't
right,
real?
and leave.
Well, it should be noted that I like this guy. Like he's like a fun guy to like talk to and hang out with. It was just one of those things where I was like, are you insane? Like,
You're a dipshit.
I mean, like my argument was actually pretty much what Saba said, where it's like Gandalf is a wizard who does magic, and Abraham Lincoln just like, you know, has an axe sometimes. You know, like
And Abraham Lincoln killed vampires. Yeah, obviously.
exactly. You know.
Oh my god. I'd be like, first of all,
Ugh. I don't want
what
that.
have you heard about Abraham Lincoln? Because if they say something about vampires, they'll be like, okay, buddy, okay, this is your first mistake.
It should be noted in all legitimacy that he was embarrassed by the statement afterwards, because like, you know, I was like, fucking, he's a wizard. Come on, like obviously there's a little difference there. And he was like, yeah, maybe Gandalf wasn't exactly the best choice, but you know, you get
You
the
think?
idea.
You think Gandalf?
Well, because it's like essentially what the conversation boiled down to in my mind was that he never had, like, I don't know, because it's like we talk about so much stuff just because we are children of the internet. It's so weird having conversations with like normal adults who don't talk about this kind of shit all the time, because like I get the impression that he never thought about whether or not like fucking Santa Claus is real. You know, like I'm not saying that he like believed Santa Claus was real, but I don't think he ever thought about why as a kid he believed him and as an adult he doesn't. you know.
Gandalf
I don't know
may
what
not
you're
be
talking
real.
about. Santa's real.
Yes, of course it is. Of course he is, Saba.
Gandalf may not be real, but Macho Mandolf is as real as
Macho
it gets.
Mandolf.
Macho Mandolf.
Fucking grim. What about the cream of the crop? Oh, that's
Macho
pretty good.
Mandolf.
Macho Mandolf. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever had a conversation like that, but I had to put it in the fucking banter topics because we had that once again. We had that conversation. I was like, that's crazy. I have to bring this up. I have to. I'm sorry. I have to use this embarrassing conversation as content for my stream that no one watches.
This music's pretty good.
Is that a no? No one's gonna say anything. Okay, great. Thank
I'm
you.
trying
You
to
guys.
think.
You guys are fantastic conversational partners.
Wow. Zach waits 3 seconds. Wow, I guess everyone fucking hates me.
Yeah, Grant.
Man, I mean, he
I
guessed
can't,
right.
I can't, listen,
Well, not
I
in that
can't
case,
fucking,
yeah.
I can't fucking see you do fucking the DreamWorks eyebrow as you think. You have to tell me that you're
Fucking
thinking.
waited for 3 seconds, my guy.
Incorrect. I waited for Saba to say some stupid shit before I got mad.
Oh my god.
Zach.
You know what, Zach? Actually, this does remind me of a conversation I had. See, this one asshole didn't wait for me to respond or think about a response.
Fuck that guy.
And
Sounds
I
like
go,
a prick.
what are you talking about?
Fucking sounds like
You did a
sounds like
good
a
job telling him
dickhead.
off.
Sorry, I just keep thinking of Macho Mandolf.
Macho Mandolf. Oh yeah, what about the cream of the crop?
Oh my Jesus. Giant
That's
monkey.
big.
Monkey.
Can we talk about the
I
fact
like
that
Apom better than Apom.
Can we talk about the fact
agree.
that Charizard is only like 5'7" or something?
Yeah. How's
Well,
it
taller
feel
than me.
about him?
Makes sense.
It's not that most things are taller than you. That's not like a hard. That's not like enormously difficult. I've seen children that are taller than you, and that's not an insult. That's just fact. And that's okay because in the war of the sentient like flying blades, I will die much
Then we
quicker
get
than
you
you, and
first.
Grant will die much quicker than me.
It's the same that wizard stole all of Saba's height.
That wizard stole all of Saba's hate.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Oh, thank you,
Saba used to be
Snorlax.
like
Snorlax is the man.
7'4".
I know, but they told me I had too much power, and it was
know.
either I give up the height or I die. So you
I know,
It's the lesser of two evils.
Now look at her. She's
Hey,
7'6".
I made a connection with Snorlax. That's fun. That was
Did
kind
you,
of
though?
neat that I just randomly met Snorlax in a dungeon, though. That's pretty cool.
You connected on LinkedIn with him.
I did. It's true.
Just
Oh
a
my God, there you
metaphor
fucking go.
for. It's just a metaphor for making connections in the workplace. Oh my god.
No, get rid of it. Turn it off.
From the game, from the game that came out many years before LinkedIn did.
LinkedIn is what? Never mind.
Good job, Grant.
what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say LinkedIn is what I tell the hero of Hyrule when he's fucking me.
Hero.
No.
Very nice. Imagine having your height.
Oh.
Imagine having your height stolen. Isn't that like one of those fetishes that people talk about every once in a while? Because like there's one of those things
About
where
having your height stolen? That's a fetish? What?
yes, no, I swear to God, it's one of those things where it's like
What?
okay, let me explain. Every
Uh-huh.
once in a while,
Explain.
every once in a while on Reddit, there are these channels
do
that
what?
do Mikey brought it up. There you go. Every once in a while on Reddit, there are these channels that or there are these people that repost videos from channels that are like, look at all this weird stuff from the internet, and it's like, and it's
Okay.
always stuff that's like, sometimes it's like actually crazy shit, which is like, that's insane, and most of the time it's like just kind of stuff that's a little weird. And so there was a video that made the front page of Reddit, like I want to say like a month ago or something like that, where it was just like there was this woman who was like, look at these 5 weird fetishes that only exist on the internet, which is obviously not true. And one of them was the idea of like your sexual partner literally just stealing inches from you as you're like doing it. And it's like, does that add something to the experience?
Is that something?
You know, like I don't
know how we got here.
Well, because Mikey said something about getting your height stolen, and it reminded me about that video. Because like in the video, the woman was like hysterical, talking about, this is so weird. Something's wrong with you if you're into this. And it's like, first off, that's a little like, you know, kink shaming or whatever. But like on the other hand, I kind of agree, because I don't understand.
This is a little weird.
Well, because it's like, well, it's not even that it's weird. It's that I don't understand weird. What the what do you get from it, I guess, you know?
You get shorter.
Can we talk about how it was my comment that got Obo thinking about fetish stuff? Yeah, Mikey, let's talk about how literally there's no one else in chat to have inspired it, period. It's not the fact that it's you. I get I'm a furry, but damn.
Though.
Exactly. Oh, great. All of these people have time 6.
So your options
are two,
Zach, are unknown, unknown, and Azumarill. Who do you want to choose?
I will pick Azumarill, probably. Not that I don't like unknowns. Did I ever talk about how I recently caught up because I was playing the fucking Pokemon card game on the digital version? I caught up on a bunch of like unknown cards. I love the fact that almost every unknown card they have ever released in the Pokemon TCG is a word. Like, I love that so much. It's always like power, but it's spelt out in unknown, or like strength, and it's spelt out in unknown. And like 90% of the unknown cards are like alternate win conditions. They're all like insane and like absolutely impossible to achieve. But I still think that was like super cool, and I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's Krokorok.
Croc.
Krokorok.
Crocodile Rock.
Crocodile Rock.
Crocorok. It's Crocorok. Maybe I'm gonna...
Weasel!
You're not trying to steal money from children, are
Little
you?
me? Never!
Oh my god, you think those are crocodile tears?
Oh my god, that's really good. Oh my god, here comes the dark type, everybody. Let's assume they're the bad guy. He was just trying to shake us down, to be perfectly honest. And also, his name literally has Crook in it.
No, that's Croc.
Listen, my name is Mr. Murder. I promise you it's completely familial and does not reflect my pastimes.
Yeah.
It does not reflect my personal hobby. Oh my god, look at that guy.
It's a big man.
Crocodile.
You guys are bullying me.
Oh my god, I never noticed how long his fucking schnoz is, dude.
His fucking schnoz.
Fucking schnoz.
Bullying others is just downright wrong.
Oh, but you're thinking of Crocodile. This is Krokorok. What?
Krokorok.
I don't know. I don't know how to read these fucking Pokemon names. Pokemon fell off. After Gen 4, you know, the one that I played. That was the last good one.
Every Pokemon
should give this man the instant replay.
There has never been a good Pokemon design after Gen 4. Try to name one. You can't.
Pikachu.
Salazzle. Oh, fuck.
What is it? Wooloo.
Shit, she got me. All right, but besides Wooloo.
Lechonk.
Well, okay. I mean, I'll give it to you. I don't like Lechonk's evolution, but then again, I don't like Wooloo's.
I don't like it either, but
I don't like Wooloo's evolution either. So, all right, besides Lechonk.
I actually like, what is it? Alcrem, I think.
Besides Alcrem.
Okay, every single example I have given you, you can't just be like, okay, besides that one.
I can because it's
I'm
fucking a
giving you three.
conversation.
I'm giving you 3.
Don't fuck the conversation.
I'll fuck the conversation if I want to.
Damn, whoa.
Did you ask for its consent first, Zach?
I don't
Yeah,
give a
did you ever
shit about
sign
the
the consent
conversation's
form?
consent. The conversation's an ephemeral entity.
Did you sign the contract, Zach?
It's a feminine entity.
What do you think? I'm making some sort of webcomic?
Maybe. Reddit will be on you. It'll be on your ass.
Oh
It'll be
shit!
fucking your ass.
Skeletor's here. Hello.
Skeletor.
Yeah, Skeletor's here.
Okay.
By the power of Scray Scroll, he's gonna kill us all.
I guess say the power of Skrillex.
By the power of Skrillex, he's going to kill us all. Fucking finally.
Okay, you said after Gen 4.
I said after Gen 4, yeah.
There's never been a Pokemon after Gen 4. That's it. Just full stop.
There's literally
You can't
been
prove it.
more after Gen 4 than before Gen 4.
There's never been Pokemon. Stop trying to gaslight
Ever!
me. Ever. Wake up.
Let's see.
Wake up!
Okay, I'll make this a little hard because Gen 5 is like pretty a-okay. I'm gonna have to go to Gen 6. I gotta make this a little harder on myself.
Agumon.
You're trying to pick a Pokemon that's an actual good design.
What about Drago from Bakugan?
Shut the fuck up.
What about Pegasus Beyblade?
Oh, I like Go-Goat.
Or what about
Go-Goat's
Goku?
not
Skiddo.
very Go-Goat and Skidoo are not very good.
Dude, I love Go-Goat.
No,
Just for the name.
Go-Go
right,
Power
but the design
Ranger.
is bad.
Go-Goat. Go-Goat! I actually really like Aurorus. I know some people didn't like.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Like it.
Tyron is good.
Sylveon was
Literally
good.
one of your favorite fossil Pokemon.
Hey, if only he wasn't fucking like ×6 weak to ice, dude. ×6? Go-Goat is
also
actually
like
really good.
Xerneas.
I've used him a few times. Actually, you know what I will say about Go-Goat? He's one of only like fucking 2 Pokemon that actually have grass on him, despite them all being grass type.
Gen
All leaves.
appeared. There you go.
Klefki is best. Klefki is mid.
Carbink is cute too.
Is what you mean to say.
Carbink is a cute. It's definitely not something I would ever use, but Carbink is cute.
What are you talking about? It's a fucking rock.
It's cute. What do you want?
It is not cute.
It is so cute.
God, fucking carving.
Carbink's
Is this
cute.
are these the standards that we're fighting for now? Is Carbink is cute?
Oh my god. Okay, I
It's
love
not
Cutie
just
Fly.
a boulder. It's a rock.
The rock. I love Cutie Fly. Cutie Flies, I think, are really good.
God, no wonder Pokemon is still successful despite being hot trash nowadays. Because of people like you that think that fucking
dare you.
Carbink is good.
Carbink is cute.
Did he just
did you,
confuse himself?
Beware. Zach has a design.
Isn't there
think it's fun.
what's the pre-evolution of Beware? Isn't it like Stuffle?
Yeah, Stuffle.
I like Beware better. Mostly, I like Beware just because it's like, I like the joke of it looking really cuddly, but then it just fucking cuts you in half
It'll
with its
kill you.
arms. I do think that that's really funny.
Mimikyu is pretty good.
Ah, shit, she got me again. Mimikyu is great.
I think Cosmog as a Pokemon was good, but
Cosmog,
everything else that happens after
Cosmog
that.
sucks. Because what does he turn into? He turns into Cosmoem.
Magearna was also cool.
Which one's that?
Cosmo.
Which one's Magearna?
Magearna is like this. I'll just post the picture of it. I don't want to have to try to explain this.
It was Don throw fucking Carbink at Zach's dick if he doesn't shut it. /J. Isn't Carbink like super heavy too? Because it's a fucking rock.
What is it? Oh yeah, what's incredibly stupid? They had what is it in Gen 6? Because you have Carbink, but you also had what is it? Dancy, but it's like not an evolution of Carbink.
Diancie is a legendary. Whereas Carbink is garbage.
Okay, come on. Okay, I need you to shut up for 5 seconds and take a look at this, okay? You're telling me this thing has no relation to this thing? It's like you're utter garbage.
They do obviously look very similar, but I will remind you that both suck got them.
As day.
But Saba, I will have you Google Love Disc and Alola Mola or whatever it's called.
And
explain to me how they're not fucking evolutions. Like that's crazy to me.
I also like Floette and
well, that's just de facto wrong.
Baby. You know who else I like?
What? All right, you got me. Esper's pretty good. I will concede to Esper.
Hold on.
Oh,
okay,
that's so good, dude. I love that so much.
I've almost hit all of them. Okay, just give me one more seconds. We got him.
Are we really getting into a Love Disc evolution debate in 2023? Yeah, because Pokemon sucks cock. I hate them so much.
This guy also has to exist for obvious reasons.
No, I think the world could do without Greedent, to be perfectly honest.
I think it has to exist. I also like Corviknight a lot. Corviknight's really cool.
Corviknight is actually pretty cool. I just dislike what they did with Corviknight in terms of like replacing.
This also deserves to exist.
Appleton.
Also, this man needs to stay. I love this man.
God, Sirfetch'd, right?
I believe so.
Greedent is your government assigned Pokemon. Exactly. I wish to not exist.
Oh yeah. I also love this.
Sinistea?
Yeah, love Sinistea.
What about the new one from the DLC?
Okay, you know what? Remember our shiny episode? We talked with each other. I wanted it to be like the shiny version to be Matcha, and now they're just making it.
Saba, you're forgetting to post them for us to see. It's true, she is.
Okay. Well, he is just saying them out loud. I'm mainly just trying to find. Oh my God, this guy also.
Yeah, but fucking what's his name? Snowgrub? Snom? It's just Snowgrub. Sorry. Fucking Snom is pretty good, but then fucking Mothra or whatever is not a very good design.
Okay. One more second.
Fucking Grant, what does Snom evolve into?
Fuck if I know.
Well, you should know since you betrayed me and bought Sword and Shield.
Fucking like, I don't know, Snot.
I'm checking.
Evolves into Edward Snowden.
Okay.
It evolves into Edward Snowden. No, Mikey, you're wrong. It evolves into Edward Snowden.
I do like this dog.
It's just a pastry dog.
I know, that's what I like about it.
What's with you and wanting to eat Pokemon? Because you already said all cream.
I never said it. I will say, I still think the gimmick of this one is also good. Zach didn't even realize it was what was happening with this until it was pointed out to him.
What do you mean?
That the eyes are just the little yellow bits, not the full thing.
Yeah, but that's not relevant. Like, it doesn't really matter.
I hate this. I'm posting this because of how much I actually don't like it.
Tinkaton?
Yeah.
But that's RT Games' favorite Pokemon from fucking Gen 9.
I'm so pissed that this Pokemon apparently is what single-handedly keeps killing Corviknight, so now they can't have the Corviknight taxis anymore because of this piece of garbage.
Well, I mean, in terms of actual gameplay, they can't have Corviknight taxis because they don't know how to put Pokemon into video games anymore. What's wrong with Tinkaton? I love the fucking scrap hammer. I love it so much. I love the idea of a fairy type Pokemon that is just hyper violent.
Like, I think it looks cool. I'm just like, no. I like Corviknight more, so
Well, it's also
Take that.
for me. It's also the fact that like as you follow the evolution chain like down, you can see that the original like tiny hammer that the first one has does stick around. It just gets just more garbage gets added to it, which is really cool.
There we go, Zach. I hope I extensively proved to you that some of the Pokemon are actually pretty good.
Literally every Pokemon you've shown me so far could not exist, and the game would be totally fine.
Wow.
/S.
Anyway, I like some of these guys. One of them just has to exist because of you, Zach, but you know, the rest of them are pretty good.
Okay, great. Imagine if Tinkaton was a generation earlier so that you could be in Legends Arceus. Imagine being chased down by Tinkaton. I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty fucking sick, but yeah. Do we have any garbage in here?
Wooloo is fantastic, though. Wooloo deserves a medal.
Wooloo is genuinely like one of the best Pokemon designs that they've had in a long time.
And I love that it's literally just a sheep. Like, you can't...
Well, it's so round, dude. I need to drink this calcium.
It basically sells itself. Look at it.
Oh.
It's... The plushie makes sense.
Grant, why are you posting?
Miss me.
You fool. Grant, you absolute prick.
Grant always does the unexpected, but it's always actually expected in the end.
Because it's Grant.
Because it's Grant.
Oh, someone took the fucking money I left on the ground. I must spend all my money.
All right, I've got a question for you guys.
Yes,
and Zach,
please.
perhaps
It would be
you'll have-
wonderful if you contributed something to stream. That'd be really nice.
Listen, I don't have room to talk. There's no time. We're talking busy Times Square, peak foot traffic.
Okay, so a
area.
lot of
Okay.
people there. Got it.
A lot of people there, right? I've never been to Times Square, but I assume Zach, you might have.
activate the bomb.
Close.
Oh my
okay.
god.
Now,
Like,
a
Close,
full-grown
he
silverback gorilla filled with ketamine
Holy
spawns
shit.
in.
Spawns in
How
like
many
it's fucking
people-
Gmod.
Yeah, how many people is it getting through before it's killed?
So this is actually a really good question, and I can answer with like a little bit of
Oh,
legitimacy.
it's a good question.
Well, it's
Okay.
a great question because obviously there's an enormous density of people, but also it's New York, so every third person does have a gun.
True, but they're not carrying like they have like a pistol. They
Right, they
that's not,
have a fucking
ketamine
sidearm, but that's still like so. Times Square maximum foot traffic, they will absolutely close the street for people, right? That's typically only around like holidays and stuff, so I'm assuming that's what you're talking about because you want to maximize the total number of victims that this like fucking hopped up silverback gorilla could possibly like encounter.
Ketamine ape, yes.
And the like how many people? I would have to say like at least like 300 people before the silverback gorilla is finally like subdued. You
Something
know?
I found interesting, because this was a question posed at work, which is in the most appropriate place to do it. And we searched up some silverback gorilla facts, and I did not know that silverback gorillas have a stronger bite strength than crocodiles.
That's ridiculous.
They bite harder than fucking like crocodiles and alligators.
they'd be taking people out left and right.
So,
There is
Saba,
no hope.
how many people is it getting through?
It is getting through at least, I think, a block to 2 blocks of people. And then there's probably close by, there's probably going to be some kind of law enforcement that maybe has a little bit heavier weaponry. And then it'll like start slowing down, but maybe it'll still take out one more block of like people.
I didn't know that a
and then I
block
think
of
it'll be
people
subdued.
was a number that you could answer
How
his
many
question
people
with.
can you fit in the block?
In the block.
And also, he said fucking
In the
Times
person
Square.
block.
There are no blocks in Times Square.
What are you
Except for the
talking
block.
about? There's a lot of blocks.
Yeah, they're building blocks. They put it together, the building with those.
They put it together like Legos.
Yeah.
That's
Ketamine ape.
every Oh,
You just found something someone dropped on the ground.
thank you.
But unlike being a good Samaritan, you're keeping it.
It's mine.
If they wanted
It's
it,
mine.
they shouldn't have dropped it.
If they wanted it, they'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands.
So, Grant, I want you to know, I do really appreciate the ketamine ape question. I want more like that. However, I would like to take a small detour back to the actual game for a second. We've been playing for almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Overall, we've been playing this game for 6 times 3 hours is 18 plus an hour and a half, so 19 and a half hours.
Almost
What
20.
is our overall objective in this game?
I'm so glad you asked, Zach. See, 'cause I've been waiting to explain the plot to you.
Please do.
See, the thing.
He's gone. Fucking Jesus. Because like
And that's the end of
I know that I'm
Rand's TED
only
Talk.
like very quickly skimming over dialogue like as we like progress through the game, but like what's the conflict right now in the actual game? Like is any
They keep. They don't keep doing it, but
Nothing, I
they've
guess.
made like references to like, hey, some shit's going on with Rayquaza and Deoxys.
they made reference to
Better
that
watch out.
once at the beginning and I was like, ooh,
No, they did
that's
it twice. They did it twice.
When was the second time?
It was like it was early on, and we got a glimpse of like Rayquaza like flying across the sky.
Yeah, we saw that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not talking
Mm-hmm.
about the intro cinematic.
No.
Oh, okay.
There was a second time we got it.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
And so there's that, but they haven't said what's going on. They've just been like, look, it's Rayquaza.
Like once again, I
Some
don't
shit
know what
going
this
down.
game
Be ready
is,
for it.
and I fully trust the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon community when they say that there is something really cool that happens in this narrative. But like, I am so
Well, what if it's a
weirded-
lie?
Well, I mean, I highly doubt that just because of how many people have been saying it. But it's just like, it's driving me cuckoo bananas a little bit because it's like, I genuinely thought the story of this game was going to be like an alien invasion and psychic type alien Pokemon were mind controlling people. Like that was just what I assumed because fucking LGM showed up immediately. You know, like I thought that was gonna
Yeah.
be the whole thing was that, oh, we have to save the world from an alien invasion. It's like, oh, that's like a kind of an interesting story. And then fuck all happened in the initial town. And then we went on a little journey and now we're here.
And now legendary Pokemon.
Well, okay, Latias and Latios.
Oh.
They'll get
Okay.
us.
Time travel late?
Travel late?
What?
What is
You're gonna clue us in on that? Well, Zach, you wanted plot,
Please!
so
Listen, if your idea
Uh-huh.
was like, oh, regular Pokemon wouldn't experience this like global conspiracy on a daily basis, it's a video game! I want to experience stuff!
video
Please.
games.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Zach just wants adventure.
I want a story. Because, like, I want to point out, by the way, I fucking love Fennekin as like the partner. I think the partner's personality in this game is actually way stronger than the partner's personality in Explorers of Sky. Genuinely.
What? Evie was great. Evie was just a cutie.
Right, but Evie was just like, well, okay, I want to point out, you added a bunch of sauce to the character with the voice that you were doing and the jokes that we were making. In terms of what your partner actually like does in Super Mystery Dungeon, it's just really genuine is the thing. Like, they're just a nice person, but they don't have much of a personality. Evie was a 3-year-old who collects rocks. But once again, the 3-year-old part and the collects rocks part, that was just Saba. Like, Saba just made that the character, which was awesome. It was great, but that's not what the actual character was from the game. Whereas in this game, Fennekin, or like, whoever you're... What?
What's happening?
Okay. New place.
It's some would say...
We didn't do anything in Lively Town! Nothing happened! Also, this is a great
We're here
song.
now.
Dude, I love this song. Hell yeah.
What in the
What
air
the-
continent?
What the fuck are you talking about, Air Continent?
The air continent, Zach. We came all the way to the air continent. Holy shit. Lapras, are you okay?
Well, I mean, canonically,
Lapras
Lapras
just
does
goes
stuff like this
very
all the time,
slowly.
right?
Yeah.
I guess, but like, are we okay?
How could you dump
Also,
me
are you
here?
I have to go through to do all this stuff.
Oh.
Did we go to
Sorry,
the wrong
kids.
place?
I think we might have went to the wrong...
We went to the wrong place.
Oh, it's like, what are we doing here?
I want to go to Time Travel Lake, wherever the fuck that they were talking about.
You know where the plot is happening in the background?
Yeah. I want to go to Crime Travel Lake.
Okay.
We get more dungeons in the air continent.
I can't
Not to be
believe
confused with the
I can't believe
incontinent.
that it was like fucking 15 hours of only being in the first town, and then within like 4 hours of each other, we have encountered 2 new cities.
Let's go. Meganium.
Meganium.
Super cool. Wow, there's a lot of Pokemon. Did you know that?
No, prove it.
Oh, Birdie. Also, item. Oh, thank God. This game isn't doing it for me. What the fuck? Wait. Well, okay, Mikey. I want you to know, I'm trying my best to keep like the enthusiasm going, and sometimes bitching is the only way to do that. But like, I don't know, I'm just baffled by this game, I guess is what I mean to say, like, overall. Because clearly this game isn't garbage. Like, it's very good. I actually think that this game is probably better than, like, Rescue Team. Just because it's more dynamic and, like, more interesting. But at the same time, I'm just so baffled by what the fuck. Also, is this the third Meganium?
Don't worry about it.
What? There can't be more than one?
No, but I mean, like, normally in the fucking Pokemon games, there's not. Well, that's not true. There's... What the hell?
There's never any.
Fucking instant transmission. Instant transmission Meganium.
You can never tell.
Hold on. What's my actual objective?
Fuck around.
Zach's like, what's happening? What am I?
I don't know, they,
One
like,
circuit around town, and then we're heading right back. Hello, Swanna. Thank you. Oh my god, a Venusaur.
Oh, what's that fucking... go back.
Sorry?
Go back. Down.
Swanna.
What's his fucking name? No. The green one. Go up.
Gulpin? These nuts?
Gulpin these nuts.
You fucking-
You know what he evolves into?
Swallow a lot of these nuts. Hold on. What was his name? Fucking saying it so genuinely. You should head back. Didn't we fall asleep on Lapras? Isn't it tomorrow?
We traveled cross continent, and they're like, "Well, let's leave." Being turned to stone.
Is this another vignette story? 'Cause I swear to God.
I hope so.
Okay.
Rock and stone, baby.
I'm not gonna lie. Playing the fucking Deep Rock Galactic Vampire Survivors really made me want to get back into fucking Deep Rock Galactic again.
Bro wants a little deep cock. No, nothing wrong with that.
The Flaming Phantom?
Wow.
Why'd you post that?
I like this. I like the Snoopy.
Oh. Oh, Grant's getting food. Got it. Hold on. What the fuck? Were you and Mikey just having a conversation?
Not really, no.
Okay, well, there was a bunch of stuff posted and on air that I couldn't see.
I posted a couple of things, but
I don't get to look at on air because I have to
because
play
he's
the
looking
video
at
game.
the other on air.
Well, I have to fucking play the video game and I can't click off the video game while also playing it.
Magical forest is scary, but there's noises, so we gotta go take a...
That
What?
I think that was Lapras and Latios.
What?
Lapras? Latios and Latias.
Lapras, how'd you get in the
Lapras!
air?
Ah! I'm a member of the Expedition Society. Lapras and Latias is my OTP. The sea and sky together once again. Okay, so we're gonna hang out with this dinosaur a little bit.
Dinosaur. Dino Man.
Okay, we're going into the mystical forest. Yes.
Into the mystical forest.
Mystical.
Let's go.
Why are you?
Let's go to the mystical forest.
Are you-
Because you did it first.
I didn't. What are you talking about? Why are you doing that?
You just said mystical forest. so I
Mystical
followed
forest.
suit.
Yeah.
Mystical.
Yes.
Mystical.
Why are you being Why are you being an asshole? I know it's your natural state, but come on.
That's what happens when I have like a little bit of sugar. I get
When you have a little bit of sugar.
My sister had made some very nice brownies. Okay, nothing in them. Don't go there.
Doubtful, but okay.
We are wholesome. We are wholesome people here. They were tasty, but they had sugar of the regular kind. So here we are. Critical hit. Zach, you were supposed to take care of us.
I'm
Why are you
literally
letting us die like
blocked.
this?
I can't use moves.
Because you're blocked doesn't mean you can't go talk to them in person, okay?
What the fuck are you talking about? I believe her that that there wasn't anything fucking weird in the brownies. Check
Thank
on air.
you.
Mikey, I'm not gonna check on air, alright? You can't make
I can
me.
check. Lapras and Ladia. That's good. That's
Okay, I'll
good.
check. Okay, let's see.
He's going.
Lapras and Ladia.
Good job.
Hey, by the way, this song is awesome. This is like genuinely one of the best like songs I've heard in a mystery dungeon game for like just general exploration. Like, congratulations, guys, you did it. What do you want to talk about, Saba?
What do I want to talk about? Let me see. You still have some, I think, banter.
Yeah, but
oh
we
my
should.
gosh!
But we
Actually,
should wait.
this was good.
We should
oh,
wait.
But I wanted to start
we
talking
should.
about
We
this.
should wait for
But
Grant because Grant is actually interesting to talk to.
No.
It's-
Zayak, don't die, Zayak.
I'm trying not
What the
to.
fuck
but
did he do?
I don't know, man. It's just sometimes like I like Saba. Saba's a good person, but it's obviously like really easy to like be mean on stream, and so like. So I was like, Saba, what should we talk about? And she was like, I don't know. We have some stuff, or you have some stuff in banter topics that we should talk about. And then I was like, yeah, well, we should wait for Grant since he's interesting to talk to.
Oh my god!
and it just made me crack up because it's so fucking mean, and I'm so sorry.
Let's
So,
remind
like,
everyone that I am.
I am
I
so
am a nice
like.
person.
Like, I am so sorry on
This
like
is
a
what I
fundamental
do.
level, but at the same time, it is really funny to me. Oh God.
Oh well.
It's like, I'm sorry that I keep putting attack in your chair, but it's so funny. It's the fact that you keep
Grant,
falling
since I'm,
for it every time.
Not interesting. Feel free to bring up the interesting banter topic that was interesting, but apparently I'm uninteresting. So.
Yes, I'm glad you finally learned.
Oh my god.
Crying. Dead.
It's okay. Luckily my lungs are giving out apparently, so I'll be dead soon anyway. Grant's drinking water.
No, I'm not.
Grant should be drinking water.
Probably.
Oh fuck, it's a hop-up. Well, now that Grant is actually here, we could bring up the topic if you want, Saba.
Are you sure?
Yes. In actuality, what I wanted was for all of us to be here because it's like, you know, it's fun to talk with like multiple people.
So he claims.
So I claim.
So I like this because I don't know if I can think of any, but your like phone background that would unnerve you.
Yeah, so
I
can actually talk about this really briefly as to like what inspired it. This is another thing that happened at work where a lot of the remote people are extremely lonely because they don't fucking hang out with anybody. And obviously because they don't actually exist in the office, it leads to more difficulties. So we have made like a habit of like Thursdays and or Fridays, we like hang out for like 40 minutes after all of our stuff is done. And one of my coworkers was, you know, just talking about whatever. And she goes like, oh, I have a picture. And she goes to like turn her phone around to show it, but she accidentally hit like the lock button when she was turning it around. So she closed her thing, and it was a really, when I say unnerving, obviously it'd be really easy to be like, oh, a picture of a dead body would be really unnerving, ha ha ha. But so like the actual point of this topic is like things that are the most normal but seem the most unnerving in like just a random context, because the picture that she had as like her phone thing was her and who I presume to be her best friend laying down looking up into the sky. So okay, let me describe the shot. It's a top down shot of her and her friend sitting with their knees overlapping each other like this. I don't know if anybody can see this. Like, they weren't fucking scissoring or anything like that. Like, they were just trying to make like a cute design with their legs. But then around them was a million fucking pickup trucks. And it was like, yeah, it was like a lot of them like arranged in like a sunburst pattern. and that was their fucking phone background. And it was like, okay, that's not like a generic photo that you got off the internet, because it was her, and once again, the person that I presume to be either her sister or her best friend, just like sitting there in this very specific pose. And so it unnerved me slightly, because I was like, what the fuck is that picture about? So anyway, yeah, that was like what inspired this topic. So I don't know if anybody like has anything they want to talk about, but that was just the thing.
What would be an unnerving one? What if it's just a picture of like a room?
Yeah, but what about the room is unnerving? Is it the back room?
Nothing. It's just a room, and it's like, why is that your lock screen?
I guess it could be a little weird. Yeah.
You know those like photos that seem, I don't know how to describe. So like one of the photos that like show this is like, oh, someone's piggyback like holding someone else, but it looks weird because of either the outfit, and it looks like the head of one person.
Oh, you're talking about like the confusing
person's
perspective type stuff where like,
yeah,
where it looks like two people are accidentally combined into one just because of the perspective of the photograph or whatever.
Yeah. I'll probably like
unnerving.
glance at it and then I'll look at it. And I'm like,
it would be
what's wrong?
certainly unnerving just because my brain wouldn't like catch up immediately. I think my brain would be like, why is her arm twice as long as normal?
I got a follow-up question after we're done with this topic.
Yes.
But okay.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize you wanted to finish this topic first. I thought you were bringing up a tangent.
I mean, I don't know. Did
continue
anyone
it.
else have anything to say?
Well, I kind of had like, because that was
my social security number was written over and over and over.
just on their background. Yeah, that would obviously be unnerving. But like,
it's an empty school gymnasium and just like a single dodgeball in the middle.
I guess like, okay. So, but the thing is that like, when I was thinking about this question, right, I think that my answer would be something along the lines of like, it has to be something that you couldn't reasonably just find on like Google Images to like make your background, if that makes any sense, you know? Because it's like an empty gymnasium with just like a single dodgeball in the middle. That's unnerving, or like could be unnerving, because it's like, why do you care? Like, why is that your background at all? But it's not exactly like difficult to find per se. Like you could reasonably just find a picture like that and make it your background. Whereas like the thing that I was thinking of that would be like unnerving is like pictures that should be like either impossible or like really peculiar to take, because once again, it's not just the fact that like the two of them were surrounded by the trucks, right, that made that picture that I talked about weird. It was the fact that it was like really up high looking down. It was probably a drone shot, but once again, what inspired you to take that shot in the like to begin with, you know? Or like another one that I thought of that would be like really weird to have as like your phone background. This is not real, by the way. Just I'm pitching it, so imagine it in your mind, right? iPhones have this like anti-blur technology that they have, right? Where essentially they take a bunch of really high frame rate video for like a really short period of time, and then average out the like images, so that way it comes back unblurred, right? So imagine an unblurred photograph of like a person just like posing in front of like an open elevator door, but clearly the photo was taken from inside an empty elevator shaft. Because like in my mind, that would be the phone dropping through the elevator shaft and then had to be perfectly timed to take the picture of the person in the open door. Like that would be a crazy picture. And it would be nuts to see that as somebody's phone background. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean when I say unnerving, I guess. Obviously, I'm cheating a little bit because I've been able to think about this for a week, but you get the idea.
You know, one of my favorite, like, tropes in media is when a character will be, it's like in their office or whatever, they have a picture of themselves in a very specific pose, and then they make that specific pose with the background, and I want that. What the fuck is wrong?
Hold on.
Oh my god, turn to stone? Question mark?
What?
It took a really long time. This is the most intriguing shit that's happened in the game so far.
What? Is this Latios or Latios? Latios.
Latios.
I think it's Latios.
It is.
Yeah.
You can tell by the tail.
Okay.
And it looks like it feels like it's slightly tinted blue. It could just be me. I think it's just me.
I think it's just you.
being crazy.
His name is Latios. He's a legendary Pokemon. Got it. Do we know any Pokemon that can petrify other Pokemon? It might just be like video game shit, I guess, right?
Probably. We don't know the plot point of who's doing this, right?
But also, I don't know if the game's gonna bring it up, but it's also kind of nuts to think that whatever they were getting chased by caught them, because Latios and Latias both fly at supersonic speeds, like canonically.
It caught at least one of them.
Well, we saw both of them fly out of the sky. I guess maybe Latios might have been the only one who got fucking petrified, but that's actually quite interesting.
Harry Potter.
Hey, Arkin! Congratulations! You're protected because you're already part stone.
Hey.
To bring back like what you were just talking about, Grant, there were two things that recently happened or like two videos that recently got big on YouTube that do kind of the exact same thing that you were just talking about. Adrian and I have mentioned previously Punch Punch Forever, the animated like short, I guess short. I don't know. It's like 9 minutes long or whatever. But like there's that shot where it's like two slot machine wheels picking who the two combatants are that are gonna fight, and so like it picks the demon guy and then it picks Go-Go, the main character, but the picture is her going.
She makes the fucking stupid face.
She makes the and then it cuts to her and she turns around and she's making the like the exact same face. It fucking makes me crack up every time.
One of my favorite parts about that joke is she goes, "Mojide," and the subtitle says, "For real, homeboy."
And then the other example that I can think of is obviously Digital Circus, or The Amazing Digital Circus is like, getting really popular right now. So I went and I watched it, and one of the best ones is that the main character is like brand new in the Digital Circus. So the idea is that one of these other characters is like showing her around, and it's like, and this is your room. And each room has like a picture of them on it, and her picture is like her face, but her eyes are enormous and really sad, and then it cuts to her looking at the door and her eyes are enormous and real sad. And I was like, that's a really good joke, dude. It's good every time.
So I want that of someone's lock screen where they like show it to you.
No, come on, dude. You can't be serious about this.
Your controller.
Oh, it's because of the. I heard a sound.
I hate using
the
stupid motherfucking controller.
That's pretty good, Grant.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Save state. Give me a second. On my very legitimate 3DS.
It's very legitimate.
Jesus.
I will say I did like his idea about like.
I have to restart. Everybody hang out for a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, hold on, I need to turn Parsec off. Like the impossible pictures, but it's like you have to actually look at